Alright, welcome back to the next video here, where we are going to do 13-4 work together. Once again, page 389 of the textbook is where you will find this problem that I will be reading from. All it is a cash payments journal, which we have worked with before. Don't be intimidated by all these lines. We're going to be using all of 5 of them. So there will only be 5 lines on this. Why they did that, I'm not sure. I think it was just to scare people. Okay, we are using cash payments here to pay withholding and payroll taxes. So at some point, either every month, whenever they have it set up, you have to pay the government your taxes. Okay, so once we figure out what they are, then we just have to make cash payments of them, and we write our checks for those certain amounts. So it tells us in the book, reading directly from page 389 on Work Together 13-4. That says a cash payments journal is given in the working papers. Your instructor will guide you through the following examples. The following payroll data is for digital supplies for the monthly pay period ended March 31st of the current year. It gives us the date paid. It gives us the federal employee and the employee for Medicare and Social Security. It also says credit balances on March 31st for the unemployment tax accounts for the first quarter are as follows. Unemployment tax payable federal, $511.75. Unemployment tax payable state, $3,454.34. Digital supplies pays both unemployment taxes each quarter. Number 1, prepare a journal entry for the payment of the withheld taxes. Digital supplies is a monthly scheduled depositor. Journalize check number 383 on cash payments journal page 14 using the date and the taxes. Date the taxes are due to the federal government. So if you are a monthly, let's see how they state this here, monthly scheduled depositor, then your taxes are due by the 15th of the next month. So in this case, it's March's pay period, so our taxes are going to be due on April 15th. So in the date, I'm going to write 2014, April 15th. Yeah, you can't read that, but that says 2014, April 15th. And we have to pay the 5 taxes in 3 different steps. We have to pay the federal income tax withheld, the employee Social Security tax withheld, the employee Medicare tax withheld, then the employer Social Security tax withheld, and the employer Medicare tax withheld. But we're just going to roll the employee and the employer's Social Security and Medicare into one transaction. So what we need first is the employee's federal income tax payable. So we're going to go with employee income tax payable. Employee income tax payable. Our check number goes on there. It tells us in the book that it's check number 383. 383. On this one, the number we're going to use is the number straight from the book, 1386, and that's going to be a debit because we are now paying that payable. We know that a payable account goes up on the credit side and down on the debit side. So right now we're paying that amount off, so our bill is going down. So we have to use the debit side to pay that off. Now the next one we're going to do is the Social Security tax payable. Social Security tax payable. Now this is going to be the combo of the employee and the employer. So we have to take the number that's in the book of $1,322.05 and multiply that by 2. One time for the employee, one time for the employer. So that gets us 2644.10. Okay, the third one is going to be Medicare tax payable. Oh, once again, sorry, Social Security tax payable is a debit because we are paying off that payable account. Medicare tax payable, we have to do the same thing we do with Social Security. So we take the number that's in the book of $309.25 and we multiply that by 2 to get $618 and 50 cents. $618 and 50 cents. And then to finish this transaction off, we just have to do the cash credit. The cash credit is going to be these three numbers added together to get our cash, how much the check is for that we wrote. That becomes $46.48 and 60 cents. So you add these three numbers together, that's how much we wrote the check for, of $46.48 and 60 cents. So that transaction would be complete of step 1, preparing the journal entry for the withheld taxes. Now step 2, prepare journal entry for payment of the federal and state unemployment taxes liability. Assume both